the problem is that you're in the middle of fights, not knowing how to, or not remembering to apply the things you've been talking about to work on. Obviously, then you're going to tunnel vision and you're going to run into problems. Different things that can maybe help. So you say you remember beforehand. Maybe you can do like sticky notes if that helps. You can maybe like give yourself like set a timer, if that helps at all. Like maybe set something on your phone to go off, like a couple minutes into the game that gives you a reminder. But the primary big thing that I'd say is just while you're playing, um don't tunnel vision on winning, right? I think we might have talked about this like really early on what your mentality should be while playing. And if you're focused on winning your game, you will end up stagnating where you are, right? Like if you're playing to win, you'll just not go anywhere. Like you might win the game, but you're also going to lose games because you're not improving at all, right? Because you'll get tunnel visioned on what's happening and you won't be able to think about your gameplay. But if you swap your mentality to not be focused on the win, right? Win or lose doesn't matter. If you're focused on improving at your game and intentionally thinking through the things that we've been talking about. So if you're actively, as you're playing, thinking positioning, right? And you're thinking through those things, then you won't tunnel vision as much because your focus is on something different. Your focus is on improving and it's not on just winning the fight. Because if your focus is always on winning the fight, then you will never have your focus on improving, or it'll be much more difficult. Like as you found, it's very difficult. So I would try to make that one of your big priorities, is while you're playing, make sure that your mentality is on improvement, because then with your mentality on improvement, you'll actually get better and you'll actually win as a result, right? And you accomplish your objective. So it's actually counterintuitive to like, if you're just trying to focus on winning, it actually goes in the opposite direction a lot of times, or not the opposite direction, but you don't really get what you want trying to do that. Does that kind of make sense? Does that help at all?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I won't improve if I keep doing the same bad habits rather than
Mm-hmm.
trying to fix them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's keep playing, see if it's like the same things as last time, or if there's anything different. And I'll just be a minute or so while I'm looking for something to talk about.
All right.
For some reason, my
Yeah, I don't hear no
it's
sound.
lagging. Oh, you don't hear any sound from it? It might just be
Uh-uh.
it just might be quiet. If you click on the stream, um, or if you right click on the stream, you should be able to see a volume adjuster.
uh Well, I'm on mobile,
Oh, yeah, mobile.
but that's usually how I watch it, and I've never had issues.
Well, I can turn it up a little bit. All right. So coming into the fight, crosshair placement. Notice where crosshairs being placed. Um, I recommend just like primarily, you don't want to do, while you're playing, you don't want to do too much up and down movement with your crosshair unless you are on a high ground, unless you're on a low ground, unless they're on a high ground, they're on a low ground, unless they are actively like using an ability, a movement ability. You're most of the time going to want to just track left to right. But here we're like all up and down. Request healing, get re-healed before peeking. Okay, we get healed before peeking, nice. Okay, body level shots, kind of standing in a straight line. Notice here how we're just kind of standing still.
Mhm.
Right, so from their perspective, right, you're just kind of standing into all the shots here.
Yeah.
Okay. Additionally, positioning wise, potentially could, I mean, like you're right here. This is okay. I mean, you lost your diva, so that kind of stinks. Maybe you could play like a hair further, peek from the room over on the side, maybe take that as an off angle while you're down your divas because you don't have anyone front lining for you.
Ready for duty. Objective lost. Stop the payload. Dodge this.
Okay, cross replacement still at their knees right now. Okay, notice you're ranging right now. So, what is Sojourn's range?
30 meters.
30 meters. Target we're shooting at Zenyatta, right? So let's talk about like a couple things here, right? So firstly, this is not 30 meters, right? This is probably edging like even to the closest person to you. That's probably like 40 meters. And then the
Mm-hmm.
Zenyatta who you're shooting at, that's like 50 meters, right? So we're trying to shoot at someone really far away from us. Also, Zenyatta's like right around, like he's probably like we've talked about target priority before, right? But and Zenyatta's a really good character to shoot at, but you don't want to try to go for easy targets if they're not an easy target, right? If that makes sense, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
Zenyatta in and of himself is easy, but if the situation dictates that he's no longer easy, meaning that he's 50 meters away and has the ability to run around the corner, he's no longer easy. Alternatively, an Orisa who your entire team is shooting at, who does not have any cover and is half HP, is an easy target. That is somebody who, if at 300 HP, you could melt her pretty quickly if you were shooting at her with your team. Plus, she's closer to you, right? And you have disruptor shot. You can put between her and running away. So we're just shooting at the wrong target right now. We're not shooting. We could be shooting at the Orisa and melting her, but we're just kind of spamming into the Zen. Okay. Nice.
This ends now. Let the Kitsune guide you.
No, unfortunately, she ate it.
Yeah.
I think it's good that you're kind of backing here. And
Yeah, we're down.
the problem was that
Few.
we kind of like re-engaged, which wasn't too great of an idea. Oh, there you go. Okay, you got out. Be very, very careful because we're like going back in when we're 1 HP. Okay, very nice. Okay, watching the res, right? Because that's something. How could we, right? If we knew that they were resing, so that's an awareness thing, right? Pretty sure we've talked about that before. So watching team comp dictates play style. They're on mercy. We got to watch the bodies, right? So if we knew that they had a res, what is something that we could have done here to shut the res down and not
Disruptor shot on the body.
Yep, disruptor shot on the body or around the corner. We could have, even if you wanted to get to a better position, you could have, because your Zarya's up there, so we could slide and jump and be like right here, land a disruptor shot, and then be around the corner again, right? So we can play a little bit aggro with the mobility. But you're right, the big thing is disruptor shot. Okay. We land a Graviton Surge, and we're staring at the Orisa, right? So target priority. There's a Mercy, like, right there. Notice how during these fights, positioning-wise, we're not giving ourselves visibility, so we can't see half their team right now. Whereas, if we were right here, we could see most of their team, right? We could shoot at Mercy, we could see at Sojourn, both of whom are better targets. They're easier targets, right? Because we talked about target priority. Shoot at the easy things to kill. Easier targets, half HP. Not behind the Orisa using Javelin. So if we're just standing right here, we have better visibility, right? You want to make sure you can see the enemy team. Also, once again, ranging, right? What range is this from them?
Probably about 40 meters.
Yeah, maybe like 30, 35, right? Like, it's not horrible, but why would you intentionally put yourself at 30, 35 meters when you could be right here and land your shots much easier while still having the exact same cover, right? Because you can still do this,
It's true.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
put yourself up on the corner, be in 15 meters, land your shots a lot easier, right? You're going to be landing a lot more of those shots if we're up closer. So once again, positioning, focusing on Orisa too much. But now notice how we get Orisa. She's down gold. She's half HP. We could have headbanged her there with the railgun, and we swap targets. Oh, there we go. We get her. Nice shots. Good job. Good slide. Almost. Aiming at toes still. Very nice. Very nice. There we got some headshots in, right? We aimed up a little bit so that we melted them very quickly. Okay. Disruptor shots can be really handy to like place a choke here because then if they kind of have to sit in it or push through it, which is gonna be really good for you. So we can do that, or we can put it on the tracer here as well. Okay. Let's see. Do we use our ults here? Okay, we use our ults. But problem is timing of it.
Everybody backs out. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we could use it here, right? This would have been a good place because we just used Kitsune, so you can have higher mobility and whatnot with it, and fire rate with your primary fire. So this would be good timing, but Reinhardt dies. You want to note that it's a 3v3, but the problem is that we use it around the corner from people, and the Sojourn was right next to your full charge Zarya, right? So now it's a 3v2, and then they just kind of ran away, right? So we use it, doesn't really do too much. Good disruptor shot for the backup, but ultimate just gets wasted. Oh, sorry, it fed. That's not anything you can do about that. But ultimate got wasted because we just used it when we couldn't see anybody, and the one person you could have shot at was about to die. What's the problem here?
I think I'm playing tank for a second.
Yep, and where's your team at?
Two of them are coming back from spawn. One of them's still waiting to spawn.
Yep, so they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just barely makes it out. It's good that you're backing, but we're pushing in again. Just full back here. You can like poke like a tiny bit, but not that much, because then you die, right? You can poke, maybe try because you can try to get railgun up, maybe get a headshot in on somebody, get a kill, but you don't want to like fully run back in, which is what we did twice. Okay.
Kill confirmed. Not so fast.
Request healing. Get your supports to look at you so you're not sitting at 30 HP. There's also like a mini health pack right there if you need it.
Watch yourselves.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure you can hear voice lines in replays. So I'm just presuming that you're not. Maybe you are, and it's just not registering in the replay here. But if you aren't, make sure you're requesting healing. Right.
I think I did a couple times here.
You do a couple of times here. Okay.
Yep.
If she's not, you're requesting healing and she's not looking at you, grab the health pack. Look around for the health pack. Right, it's like right here, and then that gets you back up to much more manageable range than 33 HP.
Area denial.
You can also walk back and spawn as well.
I think. Well, yeah. More comes out.
Fire at will. This ends now. This ends now.
Nice shots. Nice. She's 1 HP. That's a good ultimate. You could have chased the 1 HP Sojourn with maybe a slide if you know we got an orb on her, but you got her to 1 HP. We could be over here and like slide after her, so we can finish off that kill. Slide the point. Oof! If we contest, we win that, right? If we just go get on point, you know, it looks like you're gonna die. But that's okay because you give your ball time to touch, your ball gives your other teammates time to touch, and you're just going to overwhelm them with the spawns, right? You have the spawn advantage. They only have 2 people alive. If we get on point there, then we can win that fight, and then that just stops them from capping. So if you see that no other teammates that can contest, it's your responsibility to contest, and then you'll be able to maybe pull that around. So right here, when you see Reaper dies and you see balls all the way back there and spawn, I'd be sliding.
Yeah. I kind of dropped the ball on that one.
Area denial.
If that's a headshot, that's a kill. Okay. What range is this from them?
30 meters?
30 meters? Yeah, maybe 35. Like,
Well,
maybe something like that. From the Mercy, right? Same thing from that. Okay. How's visibility? Who can you shoot at from here?
Mercy and Zarya.
Mercy, sorry. Okay. What happens if they push around that corner? Can you see them? If either of them
From the
were to
left
run,
side?
if like Zarya, for example, if Zarya runs around that right corner, do you have visibility on her?
No.
No. Okay. So where could we be standing right now? There's more than one option here available, right?
The best option is probably top right.
Okay.
Up
So
there, yeah.
top right.
Mm-hmm.
Visibility on 3, 4 people, right? So more
Yep.
visibility. If Zarya runs down that corner, they can't just get out of your line of sight, and it's closer, right? And you also
Yeah.
have the ability to do this, right? So
Mhm.
top right does it. Even just something as simple as just being here with your team, this puts you in that 15 meters. You're not in danger of dying, right? Because you have a shield, a tank, a Reaper all in front of you, and there's only a Zarya shooting at you, right? But now we're closer, and Zarya can't run around that corner from us. So and then we also have the ability to peek and see the Reaper, right? Whereas from back here, we can't choose to peek and see the Reaper. Zarya can get around the corner, and we're far away, right? So just actively being closer, right? We'll just do that for us. So ranging, get closer, use cover, get closer and use the cover. We're standing way too far back in these fights, which just means that you can't do, like, once again, like we said at the very beginning of the game, that my hypothesis before we even got into the game, my hypothesis was, if you're not dying, there's something else wrong, right? If you're not dying, it's probably that you're not doing enough, and the big thing is that you're not putting yourself in spots to do anything. You're not dying, which is really good. That's a good trait to have, but you could sit and spawn the whole game and do nothing, right? And accomplish nothing. When you are in range to do things, you actually do things, right? Like I see you get kills, right? And your mechanics, they're like, they could use a little bit of work, right? They're not perfect, but like they're good enough that if you put yourself in positions to do things, you'd win games. But the problem is that we're just never standing where like close enough and in positions where we can see things and in positions where we can actually shoot at them and things like that. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
So far, I'd say that's the big takeaway. That's the biggest thing. It's like those three things with positioning: push a little bit closer, use cover, make sure you can actually see things. So now we can actually see things, right? Maybe it could be like up on that left corner potentially. This isn't too bad from here because this is like the 20 meters, right? But we actually see things now. Notice how you're backing up.
Yeah, I think what I could have done better there is, since they gave us so much space, maybe slide up on that top right high ground, push in a little bit, go around.
Yep. I think that's perfectly reasonable idea. Yep. Which now you're thinking, but
which I attempt to.
Yeah, but we're doing it while they're all pushing back up, right? So we kind of mistime it.
Yeah.
But you get out.
Yeah.
Okay, we can be poking here. Maybe trying to get a kill. Slide and get up to on top of bus or get up on top of high ground. We can see more things. Okay, that's another situation where maybe we could stop the res if we just put visibility on it. Okay. Once again, they can just run around the corner from us. Okay, right here. Can't really, right? They can't really run around the corner from us. Right, so I think once again, high ground would be fantastic here. Like you said.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Surrender to my will. Breaking them down. This ends now.
Okay.
Breaking them down.
So we use your ultimate, right?
This ends now.
I'd say the problem is that you're already actively using 3 ultimates by the time you use your ultimate. So you got to keep your eyes and ears open, because if you're using 3 ults before you're using your ult, and they have not used anything, or they used trance but already ran out, right? So we have 3 ults up, they have nothing. You see that you have an ulting Sigma on top of them. On top of a Zenyatta that doesn't have trance. That's a free kill. Zarya's half HP. So, like, all this is probably pointing to the fact that, like, probably don't want to use ult. Or, at the very least, wait and see. Right? Just wait and see if you do need it. Right? But you notice, like, before we even get the chance to shoot at anything, we're already up 2. Which means that by now, this is already 1. But if we see that we use 3 ults, I just wait and see. Okay? Uh-oh.
He got in there quick, didn't he?
Yeah, so maybe, like, a little bit of awareness. Nice kill. Sprint out into a little dangerous territory there, though. We kind of, like, roll straight out on him.
You gotta love those Valken Mercies.
What am I missing? Gotta stay on your toes, soldier. Bob, do something! Not so fast.
Very nice. Good job. Headshots, insta-shred, right? We're aiming up at the head level. Headshot, insta-shred. There you go. But it's very few and far between where we're actually landing headshots.
Yeah.
Watch shooting her bubbles unless you know you can kill her.
Yeah, she's cooking.
Move, unfortunate. A little bit of awareness, right? I won't focus too much on it. So you slide away from him. Not the biggest, most massive thing. Okay, hear him stomping around to the right. And then you're looking around for him, but then you hear him shooting main.
Yeah.
Okay, Reaper's on top of you again. Visibility, something as simple as this, being able to see Zarya a bit more. Reaper's flanking you, a little bit of awareness. Good slide away. Headshot, that's a kill.
Let the kitsune guide you. Cybernetic innovation at its
Nice. Good kills.
We are falling apart. Feels like someone. This ends now.
Okay, so we get grabbed. And then even before we get grabbed, let's look at your line of sight. Okay, when you're ulting.
Now.
Okay. How many things can you see right now?
Not many.
Not many. Okay. And then they also have, like, they can run around the corner, right, from you. They can just kind of get around this little thing. Where could we be right now? Where if we firstly we wouldn't get grabbed, and we'd still have better line of sight on them.
Right side.
Right side.
And,
So
yeah, up in.
being over here or over here?
Yeah. No. Over inside.
Inside over here.
Yeah, right there.
Right here. Yeah.
Health back right there. I can get better visibility.
Maybe this might be a little bit pushed forwards. Like they can just like run and jump on this and get to you. Because it'd be a hard disengage. Like you can run over here and slide out. Reaper might be able to like come and get on you. Like so this would be like okay. Like if you're like right here, this wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking just simply just being like up on high ground. Right? Like being right here and being able to see them, or being right here and being able to see them, right? Because now they'd have nothing to hide behind, and you're not on cart. I wouldn't usually recommend being on cart if you're about to cap a point, because that's where they're going to try to run to. Yay, we got her.
I was determined to get that mercy.
Oh, nice headshot. Okay, so we're in between a fight. In between fights is what can you be doing with your time to better yourself for the next fight?
Get in a better position.
Get in a better positioning. What could be the better position here?
Up top right there.
Up
to
top
my
right. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Be able to see more, do more. You can drop easily if you need to, right? So I'd be trying to position and get up there using this time. Look at the range you're putting yourself out right now. I mean, like, you're trying to run away from the Reaper. But we also just could be on the high ground or with our team here, and we'd be much better off. Nice kill. Diva. Okay, nice. Oh, that was quick. Let's see what we do different. Oh, we see Reaper up on the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
Do we slide up? Nope. We got an early pick because we were aware. That's good. Oh, I don't know if we meant to do that.
I think I
But-
overshot it.
But they didn't look
Worked
at
out.
us. Nice kill. Notice how we're just being a little bit more aggressive, and it worked out. Right? Obviously, you got to learn how to manage the aggression, but that's how you do stuff. Is being a little bit more aggressive. Headshot, insta kill, insta KO. Not always, but a lot of times can be much better for you.
Apparently, it used to be an instant kill.
Yeah, it used to be. Now it's 195 for
Yeah.
full charge, which is still a lot of the times gonna get you a kill.
I wish I'd have been playing Overwatch during that era. I'm sure she was abused.
Mhm. Okay. We're up 1. Get in line of sight to see things. We're kind of just staying back still. Something as simple as like maybe standing on top of cart gives you line of sight to see things.
Mm-hmm.
Cooling down. That feels much better. Railgun charge. Next
Nice.
time, think twice. Come on, let's move this payload. My ultimate is
Oh, I don't mean to see her. Oh, there we go.
threat neutralized.
That's good. I mean, we're just gonna stagger him. Good job getting, like, kind of sliding a little bit away, so he didn't just ult you or anything.
Yeah, well, I've also been 2-tapped by Reaper a few times.
Yep.
Not so fast. This ends now. Efficient design. We're on our way. Not on my watch.
Oh, by the way, did you want to get? Sorry, this is a long game, so I kind of got distracted by the fact that it's 30 minutes. Did you want to get live games in?
We can. What do you think?
Yeah. Why don't we get a live game in? You know, hopefully be a
Okay.
bit of application. I think we've nailed some points home, right? Push, be in range, see things, use cover. Push, be in range, see cover. Be a little bit more aggressive. I think those are some good points here. Did you want to do ranked or quick play?
Say that again.
Did you want to do ranked or quick play? Or wait, you're on console, right?
I'm
Or
on. Yeah, we're gonna
yeah,
have
okay,
to
so we have to do quick play.
We're gonna have to do quick play, I think.
Yep. All right,
Yep.
I got you.
I'll go ahead and queue up.
Let me grab a controller. Is this one sitting around anywhere? All right, I'm back.
All right.
So, as we're playing, number 1 priority, right, is going to be in range. Be in range, see things, high grounds. Be in range, see things, high grounds, and cover. Right, those are like kind of the four biggies at the moment. And if you're honestly I wouldn't even focus too much on the if you're just being in range, taking high grounds and using cover, you'll probably be able to see things better. But you know that's not always the case, right? Just so that might not be one to focus on unless you still can't see things. You want to make sure you can see things, but being on high grounds and being in range is a lot of times going to help with that.
Okay.
Okay, spectating.
You're hard to keep a scope on, Genji. Always so unpredictable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, so start of this game, we're thinking through positioning already. Where are we looking to play right off the bat?
Sometimes I'll go up on the top over there.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea as long as they don't like contest you off of it. That's a good first place to start. You can even go from the top. You can go to the top middle too.
And we got speed boost, so I know I'm here first. I hear a junk coming though.
Not so fast.
Okay. If you want to put extra range between you two, maybe jump to the middle spire right above point. You can stand on that upper ring.
Might have to adjust my approach.
We're down a few here.
Area denied.
Okay, nice pick. Right, that's good because even if you back out now, you'll be up a player starting next fight. Right, you'll have one coming back. Grab the health back. Right, watch your health.
Feeling better.
Push a little bit closer. Maybe on that top left corner.
I'm on fire.
I am locking down the objective.
Yep.
Nothing a quick repair won't fix.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
that.
Good play.
Efficient design at work. Breaking them down. I'm on fire.
Maybe you want to grab the health back, right? Unless your Ana can see you.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. No comment.
Yeah.
Rendezvous at my position. I'm on fire! Is Evie watching?
Luckily my team's holding it though. Well, for now. This dude here.
Yep.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Just hog that top right corner or top. Yeah, just use the corner there.
This ends now.
Slide.
Fuck. Yeah.
So slide away from it. Make sure you're not ulting when you have nothing you can see. Right. Remember, you want to be able to see things.
Yeah.
Hitting the ground running.
Maybe taking that right side, even if you don't go high ground, that gives you an off angle to see them from.
Okay.
I'm on my game now.
Okay. Push a hair. Maybe take right side, even with bottom, so you can see things.
Clear out.
Nice.
Fire.
Now we can be pushing. We're up here, so we can like slide in if we wanted to. Like we're just being aggro. Right, so closer. This
Eliminated.
is a big thing.
Solid work.
Okay, good fight.
Round one. Score 1-0. Everything's online. Functionality looks good. One last diagnostics check couldn't hurt.
I'm in A. Hello. Need someone to tuck you in?
5,
Someone to
4,
tuck you in?
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
One more win. Send them packing.
You're falling apart.
Good job using cover.
Sails empowered and ready to fight.
Nice. Good job getting aggro. Nice kills. Be a little bit closer if your team's pushed up, right? We'll go push like up to the, just like right in front of you, right? Even if it's an extra 5 meters, that helps.
Sails uncharged.
Request healing, watch your health. Yep.
Breaking them down.
Great disruptor.
Meet your fate.
I'm on my game now.
Slide after me. Oh.
Area denial.
They have superior numbers with me.
Okay, play backside a point, right? If you're down teammates, you're just waiting for them to come back.
This ends now. Get in there. Cybernetics regulating.
Ah.
Disrupting.
Slide up into her, right? If you see she's like 1 HP, you can just like slide to get visibility.
Okay.
I think sometimes slide gets a little bit underutilized. Alright. Good game. Well played. I think that you do better with it when you have me reminding you. Now it's just gotta get in the habit of you reminding you, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be in every single game you play. When you
Hey, I mean, we could make that happen. I mean, I'd like it.
Yep. So I think like it's just like we said. I think that it worked a lot better. You were able to do a lot more when we were actually able to see things that game. So
Yeah.
cover,
Definitely.
push forwards, see things, off angles, high grounds, and cover. Right.
Right.
Big ones. Primary things. Let's do a quick wrap up review.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. So really quick, I mean, I'll get you all your detailed notes, but abilities, odds and ends. Disruptor shot, pretty good. Slide maybe could be utilized a hair more. Railgun, pretty good. Just headshots is like the main thing. I think you're landing a decent bit of them. All right, I don't think like mechanics are horrible. Could be better, but like it's something that you can work on. Overall, like low to medium priority, right? Ult usage, don't use it when there's nothing you can shoot at, right? We're using it like when you're using it from like back here when you can see like one thing sometimes, right? Use it when you have a lot of things you can shoot at. Use it when they can't run around the corner, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you weren't watching a stream yet, but use it when you can see things. Use it when they're away from cover, right? Cover is an insta counter to your ult. Use it when they're right here, not about to run inside, right? Because if they're about to do that, then you're just not going to be able to see them. Don't use ults in won or lost fights. If it's looking close, maybe just give it a second to see where it goes. If your team's using 3 ults, wait to see if you win. Overall, that was about more of a medium. Mechanics, headshots. That's the big thing. Your crosshair placement, like in terms of like your pre-aiming, is generally pretty good. Like you put your crosshair in places that are good, you're just not aiming head level a lot of the time. I think is a big thing. And then general mechanics, you know, you'll keep working on. Target priority, you know, sometimes it's a little bit off. Headshots is the main thing. Aim at head level. Overall, that one's like a medium. Next comes positioning. Use cover. Push forwards. Play in your range. You know, instead of capping out like 30 to 35, be closer to 15 if it's an option. It's just gonna be a little bit easier, right? Like if it's extra 5 minutes or 5 meters closer, like we do this all the time where we stand here when we could be standing here, right? Just as something as simple as that's gonna make it better for you, right? Closer, cover, high grounds, off angles, visibility, right? That's the big things. Overall, that was like a medium high. That was a big one. And then finally, awareness. Pay attention to the mercy. Watch the res. Pay attention to what their team comes on. The flow of the fight. Overall, that one's like a medium too, but it's like maybe like lower end of a medium. Like I think you do a decent job with it. Overall, number 1, positioning. Number 2, probably mechanics. Because you can kind of practice that as you go a little bit. Or even, you know what I'll say positioning and then ult usage, because ult usage is just a once in a while thing. So you can do that with it, right? But don't, just make sure you're focusing, right? Don't get too overwhelmed. Narrow it down if you need to. If 5 things on positioning is too much, make it 1 to 3 things, right? Like just figure out what works for you. Pay attention while you play. So positioning, then ults, then mechanics, then awareness, then ability usage. Any final questions?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Cool. I'll get you